What's up, everybody? Yes, we are live from the official WeGameHere.com. It's your host, Kid Smooth, and I got two returnees. We got Spilt, MSN, and Big Irv. Please introduce yourself.
Yo, it's your boy Big Irv from Northeast DC. As you see, I'm straight out of DC with my new logo today. Black Jesus is what they'll probably be calling me in this podcast. Let's have some fun.
What up, guys? It's Spilt, or as I'm going by now, Spilt Milk. What's up?
Spilt milk, really? Like
Yep,
spilt a
I'm
glass
going to
of milk.
Spilt Milk. Yeah.
Oh, that's very Texas of you.
Yeah.
All right, so
what are we talking about today?
we got a couple things. I'm sorry, my knees are hurting. Been on my freaking wow, my knees hurt. All right, no, we got a couple of things to talk about. Of course, we took last week off because Halo 5 came out, and I wasn't talking about anything. I just wanted to play. Finally recovering after some rest. But first, I'm gonna give a shout out to erock8150. Couldn't make the podcast. He probably will at some point today. And hopefully, I don't know, it looks like it's just us three rocking out today. But so Halo 5, have we all completed it?
Yes. Completed it on heroic. Wait.
Irv?
I have not.
Yeah, because Irv was nowhere to be found the day we were supposed to play it all together.
Yeah, my work schedule was kind of hectic this week. So, yeah, like right now, before 7 o'clock, I just woke up from an overnighter. So I will get it done by the end of the week.
So how far are you into the game?
I'm currently on the 8th chapter?
8th chapter? Okay, so you got 7 more to go.
Yeah. And I'm not running it on normal people, otherwise I would have been done by now with y'all, 4-hour players.
Yeah, the 4-hour players. So, yeah, I think me and Spilt started. I ended up finishing it with somebody completely different. Shout out to Gaming Addict, aka Room to Kill. Yeah. So Spilt. All right. So Bigger, since you didn't finish it, what do you think of it so far?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm glad I heard the news about the game before I actually purchased it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be upset, as a lot of people are about the game. Whereas they're saying that it's too much Locke more than Master Chief, when obviously the first artwork was Locke over Master Chief. So
yeah.
if you guys thought that Master Chief was going to be the bulk of this game, then I'm sorry that you were upset that you wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, the thing is about
I'm actually glad there's more Locke.
Yeah, same.
Go ahead, Smooth.
The thing is, here's my thing about it, and I said this in a video when people were mad at the video about, like, when I was talking about the Halo reviews and that they're highly critical of Spartan Locke, and I thought it was kind of unfair. And I think they were highly critical of him, calling him like boring and whatnot. And the thing is, and I never understood. I was like, well, Master Chief. I mean, we all love Master Chief because that's all who we all know and love. But in reality, Master Chief doesn't do much. In terms of speaking, he has no personality.
Master Chief is probably the most boring hero ever created, but he's also the most celebrated hero, especially for Xbox fans.
So the thing is, I just thought the reason why I don't understand how people wasn't prepared for Locke. Microsoft, Xbox 343, all this advertisement, they got you more than prepared for Locke. I mean, the special edition console is made after Locke's costume.
Exactly.
The original cover that they were going to do had Locke at the top, and then it had Master Chief in a reflection of the water in the bottom of the cover. So it wasn't even like it was, you know, it wasn't. In the first, I think, official trailer, before they gave the name, the trailer was surrounding Spartan Locke. So I just don't understand where people got lost, where they thought this thing was going to be, I guess people expected 50-50. I thought it was a nice change-up. It was a nice change-up because this is what I enjoyed about playing Halo ODST. This was what I enjoyed about playing Halo Reach, because you got to dive into those other Spartans that you normally don't get to play with in the other Halo games. But as far as like, what do you think of like the gameplay and the story so far, Irv, though?
Well, the story thus far, I just feel that they're trying to make it so that Locke is not going to be a overpowered character, but a character that they can use along with Master Chief, and possibly, like, if they want to just end Master Chief, which I really think they won't do, they can actually have a smooth transition into Locke. So I think they kind of want you to have a more of a feel for a newer character for a story franchise.
There's something I want to point out before you jump on that smooth.
Yep.
You've noticed from Halo Reach, Halo 3 ODST, and this one, the main characters you play as are more or less blank slates. I wouldn't say entirely blank slates, but they're more quiet, and they don't really, get this feel that you get from like someone, say, from like another game such as Life is Strange. They're more center focused. They're more of a mystery, and that's what I think they were trying to do. They were trying to, keep along with that reoccurring theme that you've seen.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, because honestly, I was thinking like 343 actually made Halo 4 so that they can keep the fans, happy from the Halo fan base from 2 and 3. So that they can use their new idea to convert Locke into the story. So I think if on Halo 6, well, obviously I'm not at the end of Halo 5, so I don't know how to end yet, but from what I'm hearing, it will be a Halo 6. I got a feeling that's when you get the 50-50 Chief and Locke story.
I think Halo 6, honestly, well, this is where I don't want to play spoiler to you, but gee, why didn't you beat the game yet, man?
You won't kill me because I will complete it.
Yeah, I think Halo 6 is really where the true hunt, where Locke and Chief are really, like, I guess are really added.
That's the vibe I got from it. And
yeah,
kind of like a lead up, and that wasn't really what this was all about.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like Master Chief still had unfinished business, and that he wasn't too happy with how everything went, and he looks like he's probably just gonna go AWOL again. I'm sorry, he just seems like he's gonna go AWOL again, and it is gonna be like another thing. But as far as the game itself go, like I said, I told you guys, I said in my review, I've been telling everybody, personally, it's my favorite Halo as far as campaign goes, because I feel like this one was the most action-packed Halo I've ever played. I feel like every Halo I played before always had like this slow start, and like in between action there was just like search and get here, get there, but it was like long spacing. It kind of had this boring feel, and I feel like Halo 5 was just constant fight. Like there's constant action. Now there wasn't much boss fights, and I feel like Halo never really had these crazy boss fights, but there weren't as much boss fights, but throughout the campaign itself, it was just constant action.
Yeah.
Just constant, like, oh my god, and that's why if you're playing on Legendary, oh my god, it's a pain in the ass, because it's constant action and you're gonna get killed by dogs more than anything else. But I enjoyed the campaign, and I enjoyed Locke's character, and this is why I never understood why the whole boring factor came in. I was like, okay, he's cool. You could tell there's a history there. He and what's the Arbiter had some history.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It wasn't the greatest, but you learned that in the game, and it kind of gets you more interested in a character. It was good to see Buck again, because you haven't seen Buck since ODST. You know what I mean? Yeah. It was like, you know what I mean? It was. I thought it was cool. I mean, the characters, it felt good going in between, going from Locke and Master Chief. And the thing is, especially if you're playing co-op, this was one of the best things about it, is that when if we jump on like Master Chief Collection, and it's either whoever starts the game is Master Chief, and the other person is either Arbiter or Master Chief. Yeah. Whereas this game, it doesn't matter which player you are. No matter if you're the host, you pick after each mission. You pick which character you want to be. You know what I mean? So you will pick, all right, I want to be Buck this time. All right, one of you could be Locke or something like that. You know what I mean? It doesn't change, and everybody get the same experience. But the good thing is each character is unique. Buck comes with like different, has a different loadout than Locke, and what's the other? Damn, I can't think of. Tanaka has a different loadout than, I think Tanaka has a sniper or something like that.
Yeah.
But they all have different loadouts. They all have different, like a different. It's a different vibe, and I enjoyed that about the game. The story flowed. Somebody had the nerve to say the story was broken. I forgot. I don't know if it was somebody from IGN or somebody from GameSpot. I'm like, how's the story broken? What's broken about it? Like it.
I think they were confused about what has actually happened and what was stated by Microsoft and all that advertising. Like Locke was supposed to be like this vicious hunter hunting Chief. That's the vibe I got from it.
But I don't think Microsoft or 343 even lied about what was going to happen in the game. It's just everybody's expectation of what they wanted in the game is what everybody's issue is.
Yeah, everybody wanted Chief to hunt either Chief or Locke. They wanted to fight Spartans opposed to aliens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I knew that wasn't going to happen. You had to have the. I did expect like something like with Locke versus Chief. I did expect to fight Spartans. I thought that would have been more interesting.
Or even have a part where you fight Spartans.
Or have a part where but the thing is here, but that's where it's like, if it's co-op, how would that work? You know what I mean? Like, did you get to the point where, Chief and Locke go at it yet?
Yeah, I'm way past that.
All right, cool.
I think that was like chapter 4 or 5.
That part, I wanted to be at least, like, if I was playing single player, at least a QTE. Where I don't mind getting my ass whipped. At least, like, let me participate in that a little bit. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? It's I don't know, but the thing is, the story, the word on the street is to the so-called professionals that the story is bad, and for some reason the game is getting like slighted, and I think the slight that it's getting is a bit unfair compared to games that we got that was praised and they clearly had problems. Metal Gear, Solid. Phantom Pain had some issues, and it got 10s across the board, and like nobody even understands the story of Phantom Pain, and that didn't even come with multiplayer, and that game was all over the place. It had a lot of hype, but it was all over the place. It got 10s, and nobody complained about its flaws. Assassin's Creed Syndicate, I love the game, but it is buggy. It has technical issues, but it's getting positive 9s across the board. Now, people, biggest complaint about Halo 5 Guardians is Spartan Locke, and they don't like the story. Anybody either new to the series or even maybe a fan of the series and you got in, and maybe you didn't follow the advertisements and you just want to dive into the story. The story is in no way a bad story. The story just doesn't line up to the advertisements that was shown. Right. That's the thing. So it's not a bad story. It just doesn't line up to the advertisement that was shown. So everybody was wondering, is Chief going to die? No, Master Chief is not going to die. That spoiler alert.
Well, duh. I knew that.
Actually, there's something I want to talk about that. So you guys remember the launch of the Xbox, correct? Trust me, I'll keep it on track. Everybody was like, no. But see, the thing is, Microsoft was looking at the future. They had all this other stuff planned and all that other stuff. They're looking at the future every single time. That's what I think is happening with Halo 5 here. They're looking at the future of the franchise. They're looking a little more down the line. And I think this game was preparation for their next. And that's just how I see it. And everything else was kind of just put in there to prepare.
But the thing is, the way that they ended the game is like, damn, do you really have to wait 2 years to see what's going to happen next? You know what I mean? It's like one of those. It's like the way, I ain't gonna lie, the way Halo 5 ended was like how the Hunger Games would end. You know how obviously, damn, it's not going to end right here. They got another one coming. You know what I mean? It ends with a start.
Black.
You know what I mean? Yeah. It ends like that. It really does. It ends like one of those series. Like, okay, it literally ends like Mocking Part 1. Is it? Yeah. Is it Mockingjay or Catching Fire or some shit like that? I don't know.
Oh, I know. Mockingjay Part 1
yeah, that's how it ends. It ends something like that. So, and I think that's what rubbed people the wrong way. but I don't think that's what makes the game bad or makes the story bad, because the story was good. The campaign was fun, the most fun. This is a game I can come back and play the campaign 3 times. I can literally go out, and I already played it on Heroic on co-op, and I'm probably going to play it on Legendary on co-op again, and I'm going to play it again solo, but I don't know which mode I'm going to do. But
gotta get that lone wolf, man.
That lone wolf, and yeah, but I'm sorry, the AI is just butt stupid.
You ain't never lied.
Lone wolf. The AI is just dumb.
I can't stand the AI on Heroic.
I hate, and it's crazy, I hate just playing with me and another player, because I remember me and AJ, we were playing, and I would get downed, right? And they would run all the way across the map. I was like, I appreciate them trying to help me, but they won't fend off enemies before picking me up, or they'll
well, you kind of don't have enough time to fend off any enemies to pick you up, though. But it's only like 4 or 5 seconds.
They'll be next to me, and they'll get killed. They always get killed. They get killed either on their way to saving you, or just because they're there. I feel like they're just there to get killed, and it's like they're meant to only pick you up when there's actually nothing going on, hoping you didn't die when nothing's going on. You know what I mean? So
we are in a patch-based console era right now.
Yeah. So, but the thing is, that's the complaint. Like they're if you're playing on normal, they're probably the best AI possible.
Oh, yeah.
But if you're playing on like Heroic or Legendary, you kind of they're rage-inducing, So, but this is what the first Halo game to introduce, like that Gears of War effect. I call it the Gears of War effect, where you get to pick up your teammates and whatnot and revive them.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, which was cool. I haven't played. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I've attempted to play a few games since Halo came out, but it hasn't been successful. I played 5 minutes of Assassin's Creed since Halo came out. I played a game of NBA Live since Halo came out, and I did the opening sequence to The Evil Within since Halo came out. So Halo 5 is that game. It is the game. It's finally a game that I'm just, all right, this is my game. You know what I mean? I feel like over the past couple of years, I've just been like, I can't wait till this game come out. I just can't wait till this game come out. Now I don't feel like I'm waiting for a game to come out. I'm playing the game that I want to play. But overall, to those who haven't purchased the game, or if you've been on a fence and then some of these reviews are getting to you, man, to be honest with you, as a fan of video games, as a fan of a shooter, you're gonna have fun with the game, and this is what people are forgetting what video games are about. You will have fun with the game. You'll have fun in campaign. You'll have fun with whether you're doing 2-player co-op, 3-player co-op, or 4-player co-op, and of course the online is the best. The online multiplayer is the best multiplayer game. I'm sorry, I'm saying this. It's going to be the best game we get until Halo 6 or Gears of War 4 multiplayer. For the remainder of this year, there's no better shooter coming out as far as multiplayer goes for the remainder of the year. Because we played them all. We played Black Ops. I don't know if you guys, but I played Black Ops 3 on both the PS4 and the Xbox One. Played the beta. I know the beta doesn't represent the whole game, but really, what are you doing outside of Team Deathmatch? You know what I mean? And fucking the search and destroy modes. Like, what are you doing? Yeah, that's pretty much the mode you're going to be doing for the next 365 days. So we got to sample that. We got to play Battlefront, and it's not too impressive. And we got to play Rainbow Six, and that's more like it's not bad. It's just not for everyone. And I don't think any of those games that are coming out after Halo 5 as far as first-person shooters multiplayer are touching the multiplayer that's available in Halo 5. It's not. It is not. Because the thing is, there's nothing new or different that's coming to Black Ops 3. You know what I mean? We've seen Battlefront before. We've seen it in Battlefield. But at least Battlefield had a freaking campaign. It wasn't the best, but it had something else to do. And we've seen games like that. We have Titanfall for stuff like that. We have, and then same thing with Rainbow Six. We had games like Payday where you are relying on like friends. These are games like Rainbow Six Siege. You don't want to play with randoms. You want to play with like friends. And
that's how games succeed right now. You got to copy some aspect from another game that's very popular and selling a lot. So of course, Battlefield and the Battlefront is going to have some aspects that are alike. And Battlefront took some Titanfalls without having a story, but yet and still, it will be some aspects of a semi-story, probably talking about what's going on and this and that, but it's not going to be a legit story.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
like how Titanfall was pretty much voiceovers, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Why you still playing?
Yeah.
I'm still playing Titanfall, by the way.
Speaking of Titanfall, even though I love the game, but that story made no freaking sense.
No.
I remember one part. It was like the end of it was like the second to the last mission. Like even though they're not missions, but they technically are missions in the in the so-called campaign they have. The one guy from the was it the IMC? He was like, so he said we can stop fighting right now, but he was like, but I want to win, and he was like, we will never find out who wins. He's like, but they're just machines, and I'm like, really? He can end the war right now, and he just wants to win for the sake of winning. Like, but that was one of the little tidbits I paid attention to during over the like the voiceovers while the gameplay is going on. But the shooters that we got coming from there, I don't think they're not impressive. I'm not in a rush to buy anything else, any other shooter. You know what I mean? The thing is, games like Battlefront and Call of Duty, I might have by default. But like I don't plan on, like, for example, what Black Ops come out Friday, I don't plan on having it day one. I said I won't have it for my Xbox. Like I said, the only time I will have Black Ops is when I pick up another PS4, and I'll get it for that, and that'll happen in, I don't know, a couple weeks or so. But
yeah, I'm done with Call of Duty, man. I said I was done last time when Advanced Warfare came out, and I went ahead and got it like an idiot.
Yep, I got Advanced Warfare. That was the reason why. This is what happened. This is what got me with Advanced Warfare. Like, Ghost was a regret purchase. Like, when I played it, I was like, man, why did I buy this game? And the thing is, I bought Ghost digitally, and I was mad. It's going to be on my account forever. I can't get nothing for it. And I was like, I'm never buying Call of Duty again. Because this wasn't my first time quitting. I actually quit Call of Duty. All right. So I was a Call of Duty fan, like a big Call of Duty fan during like the World War II era, and then I just went crazy in love for it when it went to Modern. When it went to Modern Warfare and Black Ops, and I think after Black Ops, they had World at Hold up. First it was World at War.
It was World at War. Then you had
Advanced Warfare 2.
No, then you had the first Call of Duty 4, which was the first Modern Warfare, and then you had Black Ops.
All right, Black Ops. All right, so Black Ops, or was it Black Ops or Advanced Warfare 2? I think Advanced Warfare 2 was my last Call of Duty.
You got Advanced stuck in your head. It's Modern Warfare.
Yeah, damn. Thank you. All right, Modern Warfare 2 was my last Call of Duty during the 360 year. It was my last Call of Duty. I was like, fuck it, I was like, I'm done. I'm going to stick with Gears and Halo, because and the thing is, I used to be good at Call of Duty, like really good, and then I kind of like. Everybody kind of caught on to it, and then I kind of didn't stay on to that. Call of Duty was to the point where you had to keep playing to remain good. You know what I mean? Or to be good at it. And I was this was during like when I was in college and stuff. I didn't really care for it like that anymore. So Advanced Warfare 2. No, I'm sorry. Modern Warfare 2 was my last one. So I skipped.
So you skipped Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare 3.
I skipped Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare 3. I was done with Call of Duty because I was like putting more time. I was playing like there was times I was playing Gears of War for like years and Halo for years. You know, opposed to like the 6 months and shit like that. So what happened was when Halo 4 was coming out, I was like, and then I knew Black Ops 2 was coming out. I was like, I'm not getting Call of Duty. I'm getting Halo because I was going based on the memory of Halo 3. I played Halo 3 for like 3 years. You know what I mean? So I was like, I'm not getting Black Ops 2. I'll get Halo 4. So I got Halo 4. I think I eventually ended up getting Black Ops 2, but I didn't play it. And I stuck with Halo 4. But the thing is, I remember the online community not being there, and all my friends was staying playing Black Ops. People were like, "Oh, you gotta get Black Ops. You gotta play Black Ops." I'm like, fuck it. I was like, I don't play Call of Duty anymore. So I kind of ignored it, and then I ignored the next Call of Duty. You know what I mean? And so I didn't buy Call of Duty again until the Xbox One came out. I bought Ghost, and I was like, "This is why I quit this stupid crap. This shit is whack." Like, you know what I mean? I was like, "This is why I quit the game," and I was like, "All right, no more Call of Duty." I gave up after Ghost, and then I was like, they showed Advanced Warfare, and I was like, oh, they finally changed it up. I can probably get into this. You know what I mean? I was liking what I was seeing. The graphics look good, even though it's still running on the same engine, but it looks slightly better. The mechanics, robotics and shit like that. I was like, all right, it has the Titanfall effect and whatnot. So that had me intrigued a bit. I was like, all right, I will do it. I will day one it.
Hey, I got you, man. They sucked you in. It was just like, got you.
Yo, man, I was like, I think that Master Chief Collection not working was made me even more mad at Advanced Warfare.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I had no other game to go back to. I couldn't go back. I couldn't go to Halo. I was like, what the? Like, I was so pissed. Like, so if you check my hours on Advanced Warfare, I don't know my short amount of hours. If you compare games with me, I think I got a total of maybe 11 hours on Ghosts, and I think all that's campaign. Most of it is campaign. And then I got maybe about 20. I should have like maybe 20 or 30 hours in Advanced Warfare, but I stopped playing after I think I played only until about like December, and then it dropped off the face of the earth for me. And the thing is, I'm like, I played the Black Ops beta. I'm like, okay, it's cool, it's nice, but I know myself, and I know my history with Call of Duty. It won't last for more than about 4 to 6 weeks for me. Mm-hmm. And that's why I'm not going crazy about it. People, I don't understand. People go through these crazy ass cycle with Call of Duty. They be like, I'm gonna tell you right now, Black Ops 3 is gonna be whack in like April or February. That's what it's gonna be. Oh, it's whack, blah 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 blah. And then
that's a long time, kid. That's a long time.
in May or June, you know what I mean? It's gonna be like, oh my God, yo, Call of Duty's the shit. Like that means I can't wait for the next Call of Duty and all that stuff. And knowing it's gonna be made by the one that everybody hates now. Who's is Infinity Ward's turn?
Infinity Ward now.
Yeah. So, and what are they gonna do? Put out Ghost 2? Because Ghost ended in a way where they had to put out a sequel. Shit. Yep. Ghost.
Can I just mention something real quick?
Yeah.
I could tell that game was trash just from the start. Like, I never bought a Call of Duty. I just saw that trash a mile away. And the reason why, Smooth, that the graphics on Call of Duty suck is because it's always run at 60 FPS. Since, I believe it was Advanced Warfare? Or, no, Call of Duty 3. I can't remember. But it was one of the first ones to come out for the Call of Duty franchise where it was always at 60. And that's why the graphics just stayed pretty awful. They were pretty much trash.
Yeah, I mean, the Call of Duty is not a world beater of a game right now. But, I mean, I'll be honest with you, Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare 3 were probably two of my favorite ones. After that, I don't think I put more than 20 hours into a Call of Duty.
Oh, shit. My foot fell asleep, dude. Oh, man. I'm sorry. Ah, shit. All right, so, damn, it's like mad springy. All right, so, yeah, as far as Call, it's crazy. I was just thinking about as we were talking about this, and I don't know why it came up to my head, but I feel bad for EA, man. Because EA, they had two, you know how they dominated once the sports market? They actually dominated the shooters market.
Yeah.
But they got their ass kicked by to the 2K series that's eliminating their NBA Live series, and they got their ass kicked by Activision in the Call of Duty series that eliminated their Medal of Honor series, which Medal of Honor was always the best game to get, but Call of Duty came in and just really eliminated it. Like, it's gone. Yeah. I forgot there was a Medal of Honor.
I miss Medal of Honor.
Yeah, oh man, like the Rising Sun and then the original one. I bought Medal of Honor the same games for both the PS2 and GameCube. I kept buying the same games. I remember my mom asked me, "Oh, what game do you want?" I was like, "I want Medal of Honor." And she's like, well, which one? I want these two. You know what I mean? But she's like, you already got them for a PlayStation 2. And I was like, I want them for GameCube. You know what I mean? So I got them, I don't know. They were my favorite games outside of, the Smackdowns and the Ratchet and Clanks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's as far as, so if we have to give a final, impressions, if you had to put a score on, a game, on, Halo 5, Spilt, what would be your score? Why?
8.8.
At 8.8, where did you get the 0.8?
The fact that Forge is missing.
It's not.
There at launch.
Okay. All right. So it's just a reminder, all the DLC for Halo 5 is free.
Yeah, that's the reason why it got more of a high score for me, is because there's the free DLC. The fact that Forge isn't there is very sad for me, because I'm a big time forger. I love forging.
Yeah, I don't do Forge. Like I'll play on like my friend Gaming Addict. He makes some crazy maps. I'll play on his maps, but I won't make a map because I don't have the patience. I'll just play on them.
Same with me.
As far as my score, I would give. Like I said, I'll give it the same score that I gave it, a 9.5. A 9.5 for the reason is that the only issues I really had with the game was, I think they had like 2 missions where you kind of went from point A to point B, and that was it. You know what I mean? So, but and then the lack of like real heavy threat boss fights. They had just one annoying boss fight that made me freaking, oh my god, punch my bottle of Red Bull, my can of Red Bull. It was there's one boss fight because it was unnecessary. Like, it's really unnecessary. But no, I would get a 9.5 because I couldn't find any other issue. I couldn't find technical issues wrong with the game. I couldn't find anything that was technically broken with the game. And like I said, there's not many games. There's games that you'll play, you know what I mean? But they're short-lived. I don't think Halo 5 it will be a short-lived game. I can see myself playing for a long time, and like I said, I've struggled to play any other game this week. You know what I mean? With that, and it's my favorite game right now. Last year I could tell you what my favorite games were. My favorite games last year were Forza Horizon 2 and Sunset Overdrive. But Sunset Overdrive was like short-lived because after you complete everything, you don't really need to go back to it. Forza Horizon 2, I mean, too much shit to do, so you'll be playing for a couple of years. Whereas in Halo is just, man, this game the online has just been flawless. Like, everybody was afraid because of the Master Chief Collection, what was going to happen. No hiccups on day one with the servers. It's just a really fun game. I'm enjoying my time with it. And you guys, if you follow my YouTube timeline, I'll be getting my ass whipped, and I'm still playing, still streaming all night. I've averaged, I'll start playing Halo by like, let's say 6, 7, and I don't get off until like 1:30 in the morning. So, and that, that is a 9.5. What about you so far, Big Irv?
All right, I'm gonna break it down in 2 different scores, and I'm gonna combine them. So I gave the story an 8.5, and the AI killed it for me. Is why I brought it down so low. And the multiplayer, I give a 9, just because everything that they want in the game is not currently out at the moment. Mm-hmm. So
it's never been like that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
So I would give it an 8.75 to combine both of them. But if the AI was a little bit smarter, I almost compared the AI to Gears of War AI, but Gears of War AI is just retarded. You can't be worse than that at all. But yeah, so I say 8.75. But it can go up after how they bring out the free stuff.
Once they bring Big Team Battle back and they'll put that new Forge mode. Oh, it's gonna be crazy! And then the new Warzone maps that they're gonna be adding. Cause I think there's only about 3 of them right now, but they're big. Okay. So, man, I was in GameStop today, and I was gonna I feel like let me buy this. Oh shoot!
I lost my headphones, guys. My bad.
All right, so I was gonna buy. I went to the GameStop today, and I was contemplating getting a PS4 again, and the thing is, I was like, well, I don't want to buy another one because last time I had a limited edition one, so this time I'm going to want a limited edition one. I can't get a basic one this time, so I was like, all right, I gotta wait. I know the Call of Duty one comes out Friday, but don't really care for it. It's ugly, but it's the only 1 terabyte one there. And then they have the Star Wars one, which looked like a lazy job, and so I was like, whatever. So thing is. And this is the first time I ever had experience. A shout out to GameStop for hiring all these new hires for the holiday season, because every other GameStop I go to I swear they're like run by ponies. But this one, no, really, I swear to God, I'm in there and I'm there to pre-order a PlayStation. Honestly, this is what I'm there. I'm like, all right, so I'm talking to the guy. I'm like, yeah. He's like, yo. He's like, oh, did you want to pick up the Elite Xbox One? We got like one more left. I'm like, dude, don't do this to me, bro. I was like, do not, I was like, don't talk to me about. I know the thing is, I'm already like biased to the point. He got me ready to go back home and grab my Halo Xbox just to trade in for a freaking Elite Xbox. And I was like, no, I don't need it. I'm like, I don't need it. I don't need it. All right, so, and he was like, so, but the thing is that was killing me is that he was like, yeah, he's like, but if you buy an Xbox One, and he's literally trying to sell me an Xbox One after I told him I already had an Xbox One. He was like, if you buy an Xbox One, you know you get a free controller and like a free game, and they got nothing but bundles here, so you can walk home with like 5 games. I'm like, yo.
Yo, he was working. He was working.
I'm like, yo. I was like, and I wasn't mad or anything like that. I was just like, okay, but it made me think. I'm like, well, damn, because I was like, man, if I try to buy a PlayStation, I can't get anything extra. I can't get a free game or a free controller. And I was like, man, if I was going to get an Xbox, I could walk out as if I went on a shopping spree.
Oh man,
you know what I mean? So I was like, damn. So I was like, I wonder how that's going to affect, this holiday season. That's what brings up to my next question. Who has more momentum going into this holiday season? Is it the PlayStation 4? Is it the Xbox One? We know the PlayStation 4 had a
price drop.
A price drop of $50. Technically, it's not really a price drop because the important PlayStation 4s that are coming out are still $400 and $450. You know what I mean? So the Star Wars is still $400. The Call of Duty one is like $430. And the only one that's like $350 now is the basic one with Uncharted, and then the ones whatever left you can find with like The Last of Us. Those are the $350 ones. So it's somewhat of a price cut. So they just dropped their rates, and they got these custom bundles coming out between Call of Duty and Star Wars. And then you have the Xbox One that they got nothing but bundles. There's about like 13 bundles, and then if you buy a bundle, it's going to come with the retail game, and it's going to come with an extra controller. And there's all sorts of deals, $300 deals, Connect deals, all over the place. So, I mean, you'll make out better this holiday season. If you don't have an Xbox One or a PS4 this year, or right now, this holiday, you will make out better. And this is a fact. As far as value and stuff, you'll make out better buying the Xbox One because you're going to go home with a console at least 3 games, and you'll be set up to have 2 controllers, and you're probably going to get a month of Xbox Live, and you would automatically make up. You'll turn out better. If I was a parent, you know what I mean, I'm shopping and I want to, you know what I mean, budget's a little tight, but I want my kids to have like a lot of stuff under the tree. Mm-hmm. I'm bringing home an Xbox because I got more stuff to wrap up. Yeah. So, but as far as momentum, PlayStation have been winning since May. As far as the NPDs, but every year the Xbox has won like the holiday season, even going back to 360 with days they were winning like month by month. But for the Xbox One, it's generally just been the holidays, and this goes back to the launch of the Xbox One. People may not know, but you guys know Xbox One, when the PS4 and Xbox One came out in November, the Xbox One won that month of November.
Yeah, for a while.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's been a while. It's a little footnote or anything, but they did win.
It's November. Like November is the love month for Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They won that month. I don't know what December was or anything like that, and then they didn't win again until the next last November, December, and then April and stuff like that. But this year, Halo came out, and from what we hear in UK, I forgot how much is this out in the UK? What was the number on it?
50% more than Assassin's Creed, but Assassin's Creed sold the worst it's ever done there. So I don't know.
But it also said like 50% more than last year's game at the pace. I don't know what Master Chief's first week sales were, but it's. I'm expecting. I mean, I don't think it's going to do as big as previous Halos because Halo 4 obviously had a larger install base during because it came out towards the end of the 360's life cycle, and I think it'll be more like Halo 3's number, or Halo.
I think had the largest.
Had the largest overall, but like I'm talking about as far as well, maybe yeah, first week. No, I think did they have the largest first week? Or I know it's the largest overall, I believe. Or did they have the largest first week? But we know Halo's gonna do some numbers. How many Xboxes will it sell? Who knows? We may or we may not find out. You know how Microsoft is; they don't reveal their numbers like that. They'll probably tell us how many million people were playing it, and then we will have to guess like that. So, and then November. I don't know if you guys have been going to stores lately, but Fallout 4 has a heavy, Xbox push. Fallout 4, they advertising Fallout 3 with it, and like the bundle, they have all over the place, and of course Tomb Raider. I wish they did a better job with the promotion on that game, but it is another game that you can only get on the Xbox One, and then on top of that, Fallout. I don't want to count it as I'm not counting it as an exclusive, but as far as marketing goes, you got Halo, Fallout, freaking Tomb Raider, Gears of War, Forza. They're getting another heavy push. They should help along with these crazy bundles they got. Definitely should make a lot of noise. PlayStation though got some heavy hitters on their side as far as Call of Duty. Which is expected to do so much, and Star Wars. The name Star Wars alone make people ejaculate for some damn reason. But it's going to. It's interesting. It's interesting. I don't freaking I don't mind it. It's all good. I don't know what's going to happen this holiday season, but the way things are looking, I mean, I don't know how Xbox wouldn't be able to outsell the PlayStation this time around. So unless Call of Duty and Star Wars is that important, but who knows?
Of course it is, but no matter, we'll still be playing it first.
Oh yeah. Actually, the thing I'm not interested in. Like, here's the problem, and this is like I said. I told you guys I went to reserve a PS4, but I'm in a position right where I can't. I was in a position where I was either going to have 2 copies of Call of Duty or 2 copies of Star Wars. So
really?
Star Wars becomes playable. Is the week like that Tomb Raider is out? Is it like that? It will be that Thursday.
Because Star Wars comes out the 17th, right?
The 17th. So it'll be like the 12th maybe, the 12th or the 13th.
Yep. So it's that Thursday of Tomb Raider. Yep.
I'm just letting you know right now. If you ever need help with Tomb Raider, tag my mom's gamer tag. Go talk to her. She's gonna be a pro with that thing in under a week. No, scratch that. 2 days. Give her 2 days.
I mean, I'll be fine. Tomb Raider. I mean, I'm happy. I was really happy that I played, Tomb Raider when I did. I was a late bloomer to the definitive edition one. I was able to play and I completed that. I enjoyed it. It regenerated my hype. For the game, like my hype for the new one, and I can't wait until it comes out. I'm probably going to be playing Halo 5 until Tomb Raider comes out, though. So,
yeah.
But go ahead, Spilt.
I lost what I was gonna say. Never mind.
But what other game is coming out this fall that is like that's going to be like a hit?
Hold on.
See.
I know I have it on here somewhere.
Because it's still a good amount of games, but it's just remembering the dates on a lot of these.
The next interesting one that I'm interested in, I think, is Just Cause 3. That's it. That's honestly I'm more interested in that game over Black Ops, over Star Wars, and over Rainbow Six. Like, I already have Tomb Raider and is already installed for me. Even Fallout is installed for me, but I didn't buy it. Fallout is there, so I won't be playing it day one. I'll be playing Tomb Raider. I'll probably play Fallout maybe like day 2, maybe. Yeah.
Season 2, Life is Strange. Go take a look at their Twitter.
Oh, they announced that?
I wouldn't say they announced it, but just go take a look at their Twitter later.
But yeah, my thing is with Just Cause, going back to that, every Just Cause that's come out, I've always jumped into it late, mainly because they always bring it out around some stuff that's coming out as well.
Yeah. I think they do that just to get those, that sells, that in between, like, I feel like I think that's what they're trying to do, like, Tomb Raider, they know it's coming out with, alongside, Fallout, but it's not, is it really a bad thing? I don't think it's going to be ignored. I think it's actually going to be picked up along with it, for those who are
it's really not
still buying.
It's really not a bad thing.
Pappies.
Yeah, it's really not a bad
what's
thing.
going on, guys? Sorry for the late entry.
Oh, it's a Fame ENT.
What's going on, guys? My bad for the late entry. But happy to be here. What's going on? What be going on right now? What's happening?
We're babbling, But since you're here, and I'm assuming you already beat Halo 5, right?
Yes, and I'm actually going through our second playthrough, solo legendary, which is a bitch.
Oh my god!
Oh, good luck with that.
All right, so Fame, because I asked everybody in the show like what their thoughts were. Could I get, if you had to grade the game, what would be your grade of Halo 5 and why?
Out of 10, I give it a 8.5 to a 9 out of 10, and the reasons why I'm leaning more towards 8.5 instead of 9 is the fact that some of the missions kind of piss me off with walk a few steps and that's the end of the mission. I think that was kind of a cop out on their part. I don't buy into the whole thing about being lied to because it's still a great hunt that you're going for. I don't want to do any spoilers, but you're still hunting for the truth. I think it was built up. If people actually paid attention and listened to the Hunt the Truth files, they would have known where the story was going as they're playing it. The gameplay is amazing. I think people are caught up on Locke being boring, but Master Chief is just as boring. But I mean,
worse.
they're not. Yeah, I mean, they're not boring to me. I thought the character development they're doing with Locke is amazing. Anybody with 2 eyes and 2 ears can see that they're giving you more Locke because they're setting you up for him to be a bigger part of the story going forward.
Yeah, they also gave his own TV thing for a while from like the Master Chief collection.
Exactly. Like I said, the story was awesome. I encourage anyone to go play the story. The multiplayer is absolutely amazing. Warzone is one of the best game modes that's ever been invented. I think more, primary shooters should do this massive maps and these massive amount of people on the field and boss battles, and there's more than one way to win. I think that's absolutely amazing. Team Arena is still great. Slayer, all those game modes are great. Everything feels balanced as far as the weapons. But the only thing I think is a little bit, I see people do more and more now with the SMGs. If you guys are playing Arena, the SMGs are just mowing through people. But it's still great. Halo is still, control the power weapons, and then you can win the game. But like I said, the game feels great. It looks great, regardless of what people say the resolution is. That 60 frames per second is beautiful.
Wow.
I love it. That's the best aspect out of this. I don't care what the resolution is. 60 frames per second is the golden ticket when it comes to consoles. Especially first-person shooters. But overall, it was an 8.5 to a 9 out of 10. Great game. I encourage anyone to go pick it up.
Yeah, even Digital Foundry confirmed it was basically locked at 60 FPS.
Yeah.
And for me, I don't really care if it's 1080p or 720p. Like, I'll stick with 720p. I'm fine with that. I'm still getting basically. I don't really see a difference, but that's just me. It does look better, but I can't really tell a major difference unless I'm looking at it side by side. But that 60 FPS, it feels really good on my eyes.
I also think unlike Halo 4, you're going to see a lot more Halo 5 going forward because of the free DLC. I think that was a smart move on their part to not fracture the community and to keep people playing. 6 months from now, we can get a whole new set of maps. It's like, oh my God, all right, if you left Halo, guess what? You're coming back to Halo because you're going to want to get on those maps. There's probably going to be new wrecks, new helmets, new armor. I mean, people are going to want to come back. And I thought if you completed the story, you should really be looking forward to Halo 6 because it is going down. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I think Halo 5, one thing that was a bit of a drawback is that it was a setup for 6. It was. And there's no way around it. It was a setup for 6.
Yeah.
But with that being said, it in its own is a great game, but it really makes you look forward to 6. Like, damn it, I can't wait.
And I think that's what they was working for. Like it's not hidden. Like even I knew that before even going into the campaign by the way they were advertising.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you advertise a new character over top of an old character that everybody loves, I think they're trying to incorporate that character with that somehow.
Character development. Yep.
Exactly.
Microsoft always looks towards the future. We know that. They did that.
I mean, think about it. They already came out. Phil Spencer said, we can see Halo for the next 10 years through 2020, and beyond. Next 10 years, we're going to see Halo. Well, if that is to truly happen, you have to have more than just Master Chief. People will get bored. And people, believe it or not, they're not everyone's excited to see Mario all the time. It's good to mix it up. I think with them introducing Locke and now making Locke a bigger part of the Halo universe, especially with, I don't want to ruin the story, but I don't want to ruin the story, but
go for it.
With them pretty much coming together, it sets up that Blue Team and Osiris together. Like, imagine the possibilities. Maybe you can have an 8-player thing going on soon, putting both teams together. I mean, it's endless possibilities when it comes to the next Halo with Blue Team and Team Osiris. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait.
And see, that's the problem. So many people are so worried about not what's going on in the campaign. They're worried about how fast you can beat the campaign now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because they put it on normal and beat it in 4 hours. Put it on legendary, and I promise you, it's going to take you 10 to 12 hours on legendary.
Take you 4 hours to get to chapter 4.
Because I'm on chapter 7 right now, and I've been dying left and right. I've spent days. I've literally spent a day on the first time I met the Warren Eternal on legendary. I spent the entire day trying to beat him.
Okay, yeah.
I tried to beat him on heroic. I was sitting there for a good 3 or 4 hours, just like very frustrated on the last boss fight, and there were what, 3, 4?
And it's one thing I will say: your team, the AI, sometimes they're kind of stupid,
definitely.
man. I'll be down and they won't come pick me up. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's why I gave mine a lower grade for the campaign wise.
Yeah, because sometimes the AI is they're just not very smart, So I mean, you literally have to continue to command them to stand by you. Like, you can't really send them nowhere else, because if you go down, they're not coming to get you.
I could be wrong about this, but I think one of the things that 343 was boasting was their AI. Like, that was the reason why they couldn't.
The enemy AI is amazing. The enemy AI is amazing. It's just the companion AI are idiots.
Yeah. I don't think their enemy AI is that amazing. I think bullets are just stronger.
I mean, on legendary, you can't even peek around. The moment you peek around a corner, they're already looking at you, ready to shoot you. Like, it is the enemy AI. I mean, they're on you like white on rice. They're on you. The enemy AI is amazing, but your teammates, they're just not very smart sometimes. But it's still better than playing with co-op, because co-op is the more people you have on legendary co-op, the harder it is. So it is better to go solo on legendary.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm gonna try to jump into it. I'm gonna help. I guess Jay Cherry, he's been trying to finish it in co-op, but the thing is, I want to do it on legendary solo too. I haven't started yet, but I said I'm probably gonna go back to it, like do the campaign again like twice, another on co-op and one by myself.
But doesn't solo legendary unlock the other achievements?
No, it doesn't unlock the co-op achievements.
Oh, okay, but it don't like let's say complete the game on legendary, you get that one. Complete the game on heroic, you get all that stuff by doing solo legendary, though, right?
Yeah.
But then you have to go back and do some of the stuff in co-op. Okay.
Yeah. So you unlock the co-op set and then you unlock the solo set, because they got achievements for doing it by yourself and achievements for you doing it in co-op.
It works.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was missing like 6 of my achievements, and they popped in just earlier today.
Yeah, I think the last, because I plan on 100% in this game. I think the last thing I'm going to do is go back for the skulls. I'll probably put it on normal and go hunt for skulls. But I think I got all of my multiplayer stuff done. It's just now I'm focusing on the solo legendary, because it is the hardest thing to get on the game. It's pretty much the hardest achievement.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, so also, fam, I wanted to ask you, since this is what we were talking about. Who do you think has the more momentum going into this holiday season? Is it the PlayStation 4 or is it the Xbox One, and why?
That is a tough one. Reason being because PlayStation did have the Paris Game Week. They have PSX right around the corner also, and that's great for them. It's a great experience for PlayStation gamers, or that's awesome experience. Like if I had the ability to go, I would go myself. Xbox hit it hard with Halo 5 and Rise of the Tomb Raider. I mean the games. So I mean, not saying PlayStation does not have games. They don't have marketable games dropping around holiday season, as does the play as Xbox does, as far as exclusives go. Yes, there is Battlefront. They have the marketing of that, and Call of Duty, and yes, they will move consoles because of those. Don't get it wrong, because the 360 is the same thing because they move consoles because of Call of Duty. Believe it or not, I just think that with the Xbox bringing games that you can only play on Xbox, even if it's just for a year, the Rise of the Tomb Raider, I think that's going to give them the momentum to ride them through. Because I mean, we just came out and said Halo is just beat Syndicate in the UK by 50%, and we know the Xbox One is struggling in the UK. So I think with them actually having a top flight game, a game you can really look to out there in the UK, that'll kind of drive some sales out there. And we all know Microsoft does whatever they can to win the holiday season, price drops, bundles, whatever they can be. I think along with the bundles they got with Fallout, and it's just, I think Xbox with their games lineup has the momentum going in. Don't get me wrong, PlayStation has some great things going for it. Like I said, Paris Games Week, PSX, they have some games, not all marketable games as far as exclusives go, but they do have games. But I think with Halo 5 itself, I think that's going to ride Xbox all the way through January, no doubt.
You know that whole deal that they've got going on with Dell, where they've got that Fallout thing, the
$299.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, $289? I thought it was $300.
No, it's $299.
It's $299.
Well, their headquarters is where I live, right? I swear I can hear them shipping and making them like all day and night, because it's loud. It really is.
It's going to be interesting how many of those consoles will be available. I know people are going to, because is it just online with the Dell Xbox One with the Fallout 4? Is it just online?
That's the only place I saw it was online.
Well, now
there's Xbox One with what? What sell?
It's Fallout 4, Gears of War Ultimate Edition, and an extra controller for $299.
Yeah, but GameStop is matching that. So if you go to like a GameStop right now and buy Xbox One, you'll get an extra controller for free. I they were trying to sell me freaking an Xbox.
Getting an Elite controller for free.
A moment, yeah, and because he was trying to sell me the Elite console, because they had one more left. And he was like, "Oh, you could pick out one of these the Halo controllers and one." I'm like, dude, you're like, I was like, I already had it, but it was a good conversation. I was like, that's good. I didn't even know that. So whoever's getting Xbox One this holiday is gonna be in like.
And then there's rumors that there is I did a video about this. If you guys check out my channel, I did a video about this. There are rumors that the PlayStation 4 will have a Sam's deal with $299 also. So
there's
competition there.
Okay. All right, that's interesting. And then anybody is that Forza controller real, the Elite Forza controller?
You know what? I think it's real. I don't think it's sold to the public though. I could be wrong.
Right now is a Fallout Elite controller. I could just see Anchorman right now going to the store, picking up, posting it all over.
Getting his lotion ready. Yeah, dude's
Anchorman got a present for him into the podcast. You guys are laughing about
No, Anchorman, he's busy. He's not coming.
Well, I know, but it's just a little something for him to come back and look at later. You'll understand. I'll show you guys later.
And what else is going on that I know, Fame, you'd be getting some interesting information in regards to the Xbox. I'll be checking out your videos a lot, especially on Sundays.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. But I'm trying to see what else is there that's coming out. What's your next game?
You want to know something? I told myself I wouldn't buy another game until I a 100% Halo 5, and I'm trying my best to stick with that. I know Call of Duty. I love and hate Call of Duty at the same time. I love the Black Ops series, and it's taking everything in me not to go and buy Black Ops. But I refuse to buy any game until I 100% Halo 5. But when I do finish Halo 5, it'll be Rise of the Tomb Raider. I told Anchor and Fallout Girl 4, if you guys watched the Multiverse podcast last night, I told those guys I will be picking up Fallout 4 as well. Because they told me you don't have. I never played a Fallout game in my life. They told me you don't have to start from the beginning. So it'll probably be Rise of the Tomb Raider. That's my next game, but definitely Fallout 4 is in that mix. But it's gonna be nothing until I 100% Halo 5. I'm way too addicted to this game right now. So I think I can finally remove myself from it when I get 100% achievements on it.
I would love to do that, but I don't think I'm 100% in Halo 5 anytime soon. But I'll probably be able to accomplish something like that probably in February. Like I'm gonna be playing Halo until probably like I'm not playing. There's no other game that you're getting me off of right now. That's getting me off of Halo right now. Tomb Raider I'll play. I'll play Tomb Raider like that the launch day, that whole day. I might play Fallout the next day, and then Thursday return to Halo and alternate between Halo and Tomb Raider until Tomb Raider is finished, and then alternate between Halo and Fallout.
That sounds about right. And then I got some other stuff that'll keep me occupied that I can't really speak on because of NDAs on the PlayStation side and the Xbox side I can't speak on, but those are going to keep me busy also. So, I mean, as far as stuff I can talk about, Halo 5, get it, but I got some other stuff that I'm actually working on.
I know what you're talking about. I can't do it yet because I have to get my PlayStation back. So
so you got the email about November 13th?
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
Whoa!
Exclusive, guys. Exclusive. It's top secret.
Look, I ain't mad. Yes, I am. But anyway.
So let me see what the chat looks like, what everybody's talking about, and
look, MLK the only one chatting up in there.
Oh yeah, MLK been all in the here. Oh, is that Patricia Jackson? Oh, what's up?
Did anyone notice the new change on the dashboard where it's store then Halo 5? They gave it its own little section. I know it's their launch or their best game, but why does it get its own little section?
Because it's Halo, damn it.
Because it's Halo, man.
I know it's Halo, but...
Hey, speaking of the new dashboard, you guys expect any surprises with the 100 backwards compatible games that's being announced on the 12th? Any games, any surprises you guys think, or games you want to be there?
Man. Well, all the Halos is confirmed, correct? Or right?
Yes, everything is Microsoft is confirmed pretty much.
Okay. So, and then the Games with Gold is confirmed. That I made sure I downloaded. They've been advertising on the emails that you get. Make sure playable on Xbox One. They were saying so. I downloaded. I went to my Xbox.com and made sure I hit install. What was the free game? It was like a racing.
Hey, but Jerry, it actually started.
3 was free this year.
It actually started a couple of months ago with Crisis 3. They had said that starting those games would be backwards compatible. So it looks like Crisis 3.
I missed Crisis 3. I didn't download it.
Yeah, I want to say it was like a month and a half ago, two months ago with Crisis 3. That actually started these games would be on the Xbox One. Just now they're actually putting the advertisement up. But Phil had said a while back that they had started it around the time when Crisis 3 got released.
Okay. I can say they possibly might add the ones before that later on. But yeah, they did announce that with Crisis. I think it was 2 months ago.
Yeah. 2 months ago.
Sorry, Fame, but what backwards compatibility that all right, Alan Wake, but is that confirmed?
No, the Alan Wake thing is not confirmed. I believe from the things I've seen and hints I've seen, I did a video about this a few weeks ago. If you guys caught it, there was a leak before E3 about Rare Replay and Alan Wake. It said Alan Wake. It was a dashboard. It said Rare Replay and Alan Wake. And then it came out. It said Microsoft, no, this is fake. This isn't real. And then the tweet disappeared. I took a screen capture of it, and I think you can still find it on Google. But it is a Alan Wake return. So I truly believe with what they're doing with Fallout 4 and Just Cause, I think we're going to get Alan Wake for free with Quantum Break.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
All right, I got a question for you guys. All right, you know how Xbox Microsoft partner up with the NFL. With which 2016 Xbox One exclusive will get a commercial during the Super Bowl?
Or Quantum Break.
Quantum Break, dude, it has to be.
Then Quantum Break.
Quantum Break is the closest. It comes out in like
Or
March.
Crackdown, if you think about it. It's got their cloud computing. It's basically got everything they've been trying to promote. And
Yeah, but Quantum Break is so close though. Super Bowl is what, February. Quantum Break was come out in March. It's so
April
close.
4th.
I think that'd be April 4th. I think that a last second push on Super Bowl. I think it'll go a long way.
Yeah, I would say Quantum Break too, and I think is because you know how with the Super Bowl commercials you'll get like those highly crazy commercials, then you'll get those like the new TV show commercials, and that allows them to kill two birds with one stone, promote the promotion for the show and promotion for the video game.
Exactly.
And I think so I think Quantum Break would be the likelihood. Hopefully they do that. I don't know. They might not. They might not advertise none of the games at all. But I think they're gonna have a spot in the Super Bowl, and I think it's gonna be Quantum Break.
All right.
Yeah.
You know what I think? You know what I think they're gonna do? They're gonna have a commercial for Quantum Break, and then like later on in the fourth quarter, they'll do like a commercial for like all their games combined, kind of how they did the greatest games this holiday season.
Yeah.
They might do something like that. So you might see like Quantum Break, and then you might see another commercial with like Quantum Break, Gigantic, Crackdown, Gears 4, or Gears 4 might get their own like little teaser or something like that, and Scalebound.
Yeah, I don't think we'll see anything from Gears 4 until E3. I think there's a lot riding on that game along with Halo. I just don't see anything until a teaser. Yeah, I can see that, but I think anything major, I think that'll be E3. I think they have to wait to E3.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The teaser, they might just do like a chainsaw.
Yeah,
like, in an all black screen.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm a big Halo Wars fan. I know it's not likely, but Halo Wars in the NFL.
Nah, Halo Wars is already slated for the next holiday season. That's too far ahead.
Too far away, yeah.
I know it's not likely, but I can have dreams, right?
Yeah, that's too far. I think Scalebound's too far. I think Quantum Break is just perfect for the things they can do, with NFL players in a commercial, and they got, Ashmore, they got a great actor doing it. I think they can do a lot advertising with Quantum Break. I think it's a no-brainer to me.
Yeah.
Apparently, Bethesda, for you Skyrim fans out there, is giving Skyrim a port on the Xbox.
Well, from what I heard, that's how they started working on Fallout 4.
Yeah.
They already did it, but they're not going.
I don't think they're actually
going to release it. Apparently, they said don't hold your breath because they just did it so they'll know how to use the next gen consoles with Fallout 4.
Yeah, that's why I was just taking a quick look at it.
Well, I know what games I want to see on the backwards compatibility. I kind of want to see Left 4 Dead. I kind of want to get back into that game.
That would be dope. That really would be. That would be dope. Another Left 4 Dead I'd be cool with also.
Yeah.
What I want to see is a digital store for 360 games.
Yeah, that's what I want. A digital. I don't care if they're even merged in the store there. Because I don't know if I told you. I think Fane was talking to you that day when we were in a party chat. I was like, hey, there was an Xbox 360 game inside the store, but
yeah.
I couldn't buy it. It was like it says manage or pin to home or some shit like that, but it was inside the store.
Now that's a crazy question. Like, they already advertising, you get 4 games each month, but you have to do it on the Xbox website for your 360. Why not just automatically add that to the Xbox One already?
Exactly.
They're on there using different. On like different. There's something different about the Xbox One store where they're not on like the same. Because remember, the backwards compatibility for the 360, the Xbox One is just emulating like the console, is acting like it's the Xbox 360. When you're playing those games.
Well, emulate the Xbox 360 store. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean, that's not how it works, buddy.
Yeah, I know. They'll probably figure out a way, probably by Christmas time or before that, if they haven't already thought about that already.
Here's one thing that's more likely than that whole emulation there, is emulating on top of the emulator the original Xbox. That's a little more likely.
What? I don't want the OG Xbox. I'm sorry.
Hypervising on top of a Hyper-V. That I think that's true brilliance right there.
I think they want to bring in the 360 guys. I don't know if they want to go that far back.
Yeah, I know. I have an Xbox game that I can't play right now. I got GG Challenge. Anyone remember that? I haven't been able to play because I don't have an Xbox.
Fame. I have a question for you. You did a video a while ago. I think after Gamescom or maybe before Gamescom, and you were talking about how you think Recore might be pushed back or delayed or something like that. And I was wondering, when do you think we'll see Recore again?
You know, if anybody follows me on Twitter, you know, for some reason I tend to always get an answer from, you know, Phil and Aaron Greenberg, and I'll ask any question in the world and they'll pretty much answer it. But when it comes to Recore, it's silence. So that worries me a little bit. They won't speak on Recore. Every time I ask about it, they don't want to speak on it. I just think because it's slated for spring of 2016. Am I correct? So
and spring is anywhere from what, March to June?
Yes. And E3 is around when?
July?
July.
Is it July? The first week of July?
It's June.
Yeah.
And so with this being a first-party exclusive with a major team behind it, why is there nothing more than I guess you call it a teaser trailer, the CGI trailer? Why is there nothing more than that have we seen about it? Why haven't we heard anything else about it? I think this game is slated to be delayed. I think if we didn't see any type of extra artwork at least at Gamescom, it had to be pushed back. There just isn't a platform to push this game. Microsoft has really wanted to push first-party exclusives. And so why with this game, with a major team behind it, why are you not giving it a big marketing push? Why have we not heard anything else about it since E3? I just think this game is just slated to be pushed back, and I just don't believe we'll hear anything else about it until E3 of next year. I just don't see it being released, you know, without us getting any major news about it, any major review. It's just too quiet. It's like Phantom Dust. It got way too quiet on Phantom Dust. It got way too quiet, and we look up and it got pretty much. I mean, they say it's not counsel, but it's counsel. It got way too quiet, and that's my fear of Recore. It's way too quiet about Recore right now. Way too quiet.
I feel like if I were, you know, a publishing company, and I've seen all these games recently that have been killed and hated because of the amount of hype, and it builds up the expectation of the customers, and it goes over what it should. I have a video on that if you guys want to go look at that later, but I would not want to hype up this game. I would want it to be. I would like to give it a little bit of hype as I'm about to release it, so you know it can get some sales and people know it exists. But I wouldn't want to hype up the game after seeing what's happened to all the games that have been hyped.
So you want to give it the Sony treatment?
Yes.
I got you.
I mean, but that's the thing, though. Microsoft isn't in a position not to throw their games in your face. They're not in a position not to do that.
Exactly.
I mean, they feel, and the Xbox team, they harp constantly, first-party exclusive, first-party exclusive, first-party exclusives. Okay, you keep saying that. You say it, but here's the thing. Think about right now. We're thinking that first-party exclusives. What's the first thing you think of? Halo 5. What else? There's a War, yes, but it was a remake. Let's be honest, it was a remake, guys. It wasn't a new Gears. So we think about, they got so many out right now. Name something that's still being played besides Halo 5. And that just came out. There's nothing. So if you're going to tell us first-party exclusives, you're going to throw it in our face. You have to make sure people see this game, and people are not seeing Recore. I think most people forgot about it, and that sucked because the concept looked amazing. I just don't want it to get the Phantom Dust treatment and just disappear. We don't hear nothing about it.
Yeah.
No, you don't want it to end up like The Last Guardian.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh boy.
The Last Guardian is about like
20 years later with the same video.
I mean, think about it. We've heard stuff about Scalebound, and that's supposed to come out in December or holiday season of next year. We've heard stuff about Crackdown. Why nothing about Recore? And that's supposed to come out before both of those games.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's your point.
Something's going on, man.
And in a way, you kind of haven't heard anything from Sea of Thieves either.
Yeah, well, see, here's how I see it. I see it. If I had to guess when these games coming out, we know Quantum Break is going to kick things off in April. You're gonna have Cuphead in like May. I think Record's coming in June, and I think Sea of Thieves and I think Crackdown is going to be early September. Sea of Thieves mid-August. And then, Gears of War Scalebound is going to be hovering October, November time frame. So they'll have a game for literally every month.
Yeah. Oh, hold on now. I remember when there was like one game every 6 months. I got used to playing one game for 6 months. I don't know how I'm going to be able to keep up with the amount of games that are coming out now. I'm just not going to have comfort for
just go on your own time. You don't have to. The games are still going to be there. You can go on your own time.
True, but I like to complete my games and then play them for a long time, and then
I know people are gonna hate and say, "Oh, you're a fanboy, or whatever." But the Xbox is gonna hold it down for me so much. 2016 that the only game on PlayStation that's on my radar is Horizon. I don't even know what else comes out besides Uncharted. I don't know what else comes out next year besides Horizon.
That's why
Xbox is gonna hold it down so much.
That's why I sold my PlayStation 4. And the thing is, I still don't regret it. I mean. I'll get it again soon, but the thing is, when I'm getting it, I'll have like 3 games in my lineup for the PS4, and then there's going to be. It depends on which PlayStation I get, though. I don't know if I'm getting the Black Ops one or Star Wars one, but it's going to be with the Uncharted collection and Black Ops 3 that I have for the PS4. If I decide to get it by the end of this year, in the next couple of weeks, like I plan to. If I don't, then it is what it is. I'll wait until maybe Uncharted 4, but I don't think I'll wait that long. But it's like the only thing I'm really interested right now on a PS4. Like I played the Street Fighter beta. There's a lot of people hyping that game. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, it's Street Fighter. It's Street Fighter. To me, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Uncharted, like I said, I can't be hyped for it because I haven't really experienced Uncharted like everybody else may have, and that's why I wanted the Uncharted collection. But I didn't want to pay $60 for it. That was my gripe about that game, and then. Horizon was a game that oh my god, man, this thing looks beast. Horizon and I'm not into Final Fantasy and stuff like that.
15.
There's what else? What else is another game that's coming out? Oh, Ratchet and Clank. I have to have a PS4 before Ratchet and Clank comes out. I have to. Ratchet and Clank is that's if anybody asked me what was my favorite, people were making fun of me. Because I was playing Ratchet and Clank, because they thought it was some kiddie game, Everybody's playing.
Childhood.
No, it's not considered childhood. I mean, well, yeah, I was in.
Yeah. Well, in that case, Crash Bandicoot is too, and everybody's still asking for that.
Don't forget, I'm still.
But Ratchet and Clank, ooh. And the thing is, I think that's the only reason why I was salty that I didn't get the PS3. But I'm not saying this, but I guess. From what I heard, the Ratchet and Clanks on the PS3 wasn't as good as the ones as the PS2 ones. But and that's not me saying that's true. I don't know. I haven't played them on the PS3. Actually, I tested them with PlayStation Now. So
they also had 8 of them on the PS3.
Yeah, but man, during the PS2 days, man, Ratchet and Clank, Jack and Daxter, and Sly Cooper, man. But Ratchet and Clank was always the top one. It had better bosses, better stages, better characters, better gadgets. So this one that comes out pretty soon, I'm looking forward to.
I know. Like I said earlier, PlayStation fanboys don't, go up in arms. I feel like as much as I like the PlayStation 4 as a console, there are a few games that I really look forward to playing. I don't call myself a pro Xbox or pro. I'm a pro gamer. If it's something I like, I'm definitely gonna play it. I just feel like I should have. And this is about the Xbox. I feel like I should have bought my Xbox One now, and I feel like I should have bought my PS4 next year.
Yeah. Yeah, cause man, you know how it would feel if you bought your Xbox One now? You be.
You have a whole lot of backload to catch.
Dude, I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I bought my Xbox One for $500. I'm pissed about that. I wish I'd have bought it now.
Me too.
And bought my PS4 next year. I am so pissed that I spent $500 and got nothing. I mean, total I spent $700 because I bought a couple of games. But now you can get it for $200-300 with a couple of games, extra controller, A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
The amount you can get for $500, you'll get pretty much the Xbox One and this whole launch catalog for $500 right now.
Exactly.
But what generation has never? I mean, 360 was like that. PS3.
Yeah,
was
it
like
happens.
That. I mean, you that's
But
what
did the
you walk
360
into.
have
when
the
you start
price
out.
drop so soon though?
No,
it didn't have
it took
to.
like 18 months.
It was in the position of the PS3. It didn't have to. I think they dropped the price right when the right when I want to say was it the?
It was a couple months after PS3 release.
Yeah, they dropped it right then, which was fatal because when they did that, that's when they started to phase out that no hard drive version. So every one of them had like a hard drive, and then it was like damn near $200 less than the PS3. It was crazy. And the thing is, when the 360 came out, dude, like here's the thing: I was gonna buy a PS3, but the thing is, I couldn't afford it. It was like $600, and like I was like, I'm not gonna buy it. I'll wait till a price drop. And the thing is, I then saved up money. Like I saved up money for my 360, and I was like, I'm gonna get it. But I kept running out of reasons why to buy it because I think the only thing I was interested in the PS3 launch was Resistance: Fall of Man, and when the PS3 came out, Gears of War came out. And of course I day one Gears of War and I never looked back. And then when 2007 came, games like BioShock, Mass Effect, and it was coming out and they weren't on the PS3. So I had no reason to get a PS3 at that time, and I just never kind of got one.
Man, looking back at it, man, 360 had a lot of games that was nice before it went multi-plat, like Saints Row.
Saints Row. Every time I think
Oh.
about Saints Row, I lose my mind because Saints Row, I said, like, Saints Row was my favorite game during that time. It was best when it was trying to be a GTA clone. Ever since they started adding, like, aliens and freaking demons and shit like that, I was like, man, this shit is stupid.
But the thing,
Go
go
ahead.
Oh yeah, the first one, like, it was a GTA clone until you played it, because those multiplayer modes was not anything GTA style.
GTA didn't have that,
Oh my god, and it was like I still think about Protect the Pimp right now.
Remember those insurance frauds? Like I remember calling up help on your phone. You would grab out your cell phone, call up some help, and they'll just pull up in like a purple car from 3rd Street Saints. You know what I mean? Oh man, that game. That's backwards compatibility. Please put that on backwards compatibility.
Because that's the first one's still not on the Sony console, is it?
No, just Saints Row. I think Saints Row
It's just
2
two and
the
up.
first one that went up. Yeah.
What the hell happened to that game? It went to shit.
It did.
Different people got to it.
Aliens and all
Different
this
people
shit.
got it. They gave some idiots, some freaking like jerk offs. It's like, how can we fuck up this game?
Get in space! Get in space!
GTA took over. That's what happened.
No, because GTA was already king then.
It was only 2 other GTAs that released since GTA 1. I mean, since Saints Row 1.
Yeah, and that was 4 and 5. Yeah.
4 and 5, that was it.
Huh. Okay. Maybe not.
Hopefully, Xbox bring back T-Human. That was supposed to be like their version of God of War. It didn't pan out too well.
I want more Portal.
I did like Two Human though, but it was a co-op game. You can't play it by yourself.
Portal and Half-Life 2 on the Xbox.
Fuck Half-Life 2. Half-Life is but I don't know what the big deal with them damn overhyped, overloved games for no reason. I found those games so damn boring.
Look, just for that note, Orange Box might be backwards compatible.
Orange Box. Oh yeah, I forgot about Orange Box.
Orange
With
Box
Team
for
Fortress.
life.
Yeah. But what else we got before we close out? We went I think an hour and some change.
Anchorman's present. Hold on.
Present where?
Hold on.
Wait, what?
You'll see.
Okay.
I wrote a program here just for Anchorman. Everyone, please mute your mics so I could show it on the main screen. Here we go.
Boy.
So I've got Anchorman. What do you think of Fallout 4? 1 equals great. 2 equals sucks. What do you guys think? 1 or 2? Just pick.
Do we even need to?
2.
2.
This is something Anchorman would say. And I just brought it up on my little program. I know this is something he would say if anyone said that it sucked. If you guys can read that. That's my little present. If I rerun it, it says something about the hype train if you hit number 1.
The Anchorman is in love with Fallout.
Oh, yeah.
We get it. It's nothing that will ever change his mind about Fallout.
Yeah. And speaking of Fallout, I'm about to fall out of this podcast and on into my Xbox. And but anybody got anything else to say before we close it out?
I just want to have you guys, if you guys are watching this, make sure you guys go check out my channel. Hopefully, Kids Move will link it down in the description down below. If not there, go to the official WeGameHere.com. You can find everything about me there. Follow me on Twitter. I try to push that content almost every day for you guys. So hopefully you guys come and check it out. Like I said, it's a pro gaming channel. If you want to talk about gaming, hear my opinions and things like that, please come check out my channel. I'm on the road to 700 subscribers. I will hope to get there by the end of the month. So you guys do me a favor, go over to my channel, hit the smack the like button on every single video. Make sure you guys subscribe to me. I would really appreciate it.
Yeah, this is Spilt Milk, and I'm out.
All right, if you guys go to my channel, it's basically everything that you should hate about your sports games, but you love anyway.
Yeah, don't forget.
All right, so Fame and Spilt Bigger. I think I need your channel. Will be in the description below, but please hit up Fame ENT. His channel, and we gotta get you on the weapon wheel one day. So hopefully we can get that happening. But yeah, check out Fame's channel. A lot of good content. Like I said, I go there every Sunday. That's during my boring days at work, and I get to catch up on everybody's videos. So if I miss them during the week, I go. Fame is the first person I check out on Sundays, and that's why you'll get those abundance of likes in a matter of like.
I noticed that.
That's generally
much appreciated, brother.
Yeah, Fame ENT. His channel will be in the description below, and hopefully, guys, you check them out. Thank you guys for tuning in with us, watching this podcast, and being interactive in the chat section. And you guys, I always tell you guys, make sure you hit me up on Xbox Live. My gamer tag is KidSmooth. If you send me a message or you add me as a friend, I'm going to add you back. And I generally reply to everybody. And don't be a stranger. Feel free to invite me to a party or invite me to a game. Unless you see me playing a game that tells you I shouldn't. I'm not going to go. Like if I'm playing already in a multiplayer match, I'm not going to leave because I don't want to get penalized. So that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribed, and I'll talk to you guys later. This is the Let's Talk Games podcast presented by the official WeGameHere.com. That's all we got to say. I almost forgot, you guys. Xbox is the best box, and I am the best bot. Good night or good morning if you're on the other side of the globe. We out.